All right. So we are live. Right now, we are live. All right, all right. Welcome back to the Play After Podcast. Man, thank the Lord. It's episode 19. Thank you, fellas, for joining us. Episode 19. I got my man Brady. How you doing, Brady?
Good, bro. What's up with everybody on this wonderful Tuesday?
Yes, sir.
Glad to
Yes,
be with
sir.
y'all.
Good, good. Coach Nick, how you doing, Coach Nick?
I'm cooling, baby. Cooling, getting ready for this big season, baby. Getting ready for this big season.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Can't wait to talk about it. And my man, my cool brother TJ. What's going on, TJ?
I got 5 on it, brother. I got 5 on it. I'm telling
Oh
you,
my
Commanders
goodness.
looking good. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about. Can
gonna
we say
talk
that
about
on here? Is it okay?
No, you can't. This is likeness.
I think Mama gonna get me.
and got my man Jay died on here. What's going on, good brother? How you doing?
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's happening? What's up, 2 and 15?
Mm,
That's you,
mm,
boy. That's you, boy.
Feisty.
mm,
Already.
Well, let's go rock and roll. We're gonna jump right into it. The NFL season has kicked off with the Hall of Fame, but now we have the first week of the NFL, first week of the preseason game. So we're gonna recap more on probably the NFC East or any other games that sticked out, any players that sticked out. Y'all can say, but I'm gonna start it off with TJ. How do you? Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm what stuck out to me before I get to my team. I really liked Pittsburgh's rookie quarterback, Drew Alars. I think his last name is pronounced. The brother gonna be nice. He can sit back there. He can learn from Aaron Rodgers. He gonna be nice. I think he was really impressive. Striblin was really nice. The receiver on the 49ers, he looked really good. Of course, he was the man in college. I'm trying to think. Jeremiah Love didn't look bad either for the Cardinals. The only thing I'm worried about is if he got a line to protect him. But he didn't look too bad. I'm trying to think who else that kind of stood out to me. Of course, Buffalo Bills look good. Oh yeah, Ty Simpson. That's another one. Yeah, who I was thinking about from the Rams. Ty Simpson looked good. He looked really good. So now that we got all that out the way, man, y'all seen that game on our last Friday, man. Them Commanders brought the heat, boy. I tell you, when I tell you we was getting interceptions, turnover, I was like, that's something we weren't getting last season. And then like I said, the reason why I didn't give the whole game a A or A plus is because that Sam Hartman. I think it's time for him to roll. I don't think he's gonna roll because that's JD's guy. But I'm very excited for the season. We got some depth now because last year I remember looking at the preseason last year. I was like, oh man, if our starters get hurt, we're gonna be in trouble. But this time I think we have so much depth now. I think if something were to happen, I think we're gonna be all right. So I was very impressed by what I saw on Friday. I just wanted to be consistent. So when we have these games on Saturday and even next week, I just want to see if the consistency with the coaching and the play calling is still there. So that's what I'm excited to see. But like I said, it was a good showing on Friday.
Cool. You good to go with TJ?
Yeah, I'm good.
How do you feel about Henry? Think he make the team? The running back?
Oh yeah, he probably would. He'll make it over Ford, even though I think we just put Ford on IR. But yeah, I think he would make the team.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he would make the team. Yep.
All right, we're gonna shoot it to J Dot. J Dot, tell me who you like, who's surprising, and you can swing it back to A-Town down. A-Town down for real, right?
Yeah, man. Look, I like Bills look good, man. I'm be real with you, bro. Like with DJ Moore, you might be looking at a team that can get over the hump. The Bills look good. So like TJ said, Pittsburgh, Drew Law look good, but I'ma hold on to that because he was playing the 2s and the 3s. So even though he a rookie, he played pretty good. Who else I thought played good? For all in all, Dart played decent. He didn't play bad. Like him taking that sack, that wasn't his fault. Like the running back clearly ain't get his assignment. You know what I mean? So they played good. Again, Ty Simpson, I thought he was going to be a bust because he was taking snaps behind Stetson Bennett. He ended up playing really well. So, but I think is that might be more McVay than anything. And then I thought the Bears looked good. Like the Bears got crazy depth now. Like that team got really good depth. Not on my team. We had some starters play on Friday. Majority of the line wasn't starting though. So I don't know what the mindset behind putting Tua behind them was because Denver put their starting D line out there. So that boy had happy feet. Like he seen the pressure because them boys was not blocking on the edges. So they got a little rusty. I think like one of our linemen he went down. So they was like, look, we pulling everybody within like the first drive. Like Drake London played maybe 2 snaps. Kyle Pitts played well. He was getting open. He looked fast. Like this is the first time I seen him look that fast in like 2 years. So that looked good. Cooper Rush was trash. He was abysmal. He was probably the worst quarterback this week. He probably definitely getting cut because the other guy we brought in, Jack Strand, who's an what you call that free agent? He was a free agent, right?
Undrafted.
Undrafted free agent. He looked pretty good out there. The ball moved when we was out there. I am concerned about like if we ever get down to like the third string or like second string guards, then I'm like, all right, like it might be curtains, but I'm not gonna look too much into it. They already said we was extra vanilla in this game. Like the Stefanski basically was saying anything that we ran in this game, we probably not running it in the season. So, Tua definitely lost the job though. So, like I don't know what he can do to regain it. It would be legit. Mike gotta like not be ready for the season to start, and it's looking like he be ready in like a week and a half to do 11 on 11s. So we'll see. They saying he looked good in practice, but shoot, Tua looked crazy. He looked crazy out there, and he had time. There was throws where he clearly had time to throw the ball. He just didn't throw it. He just had happy feet back there. So I don't know if it was just a matter of him like having PTSD because he ain't played in a little while, but he had happy feet back there. So they just gotta settle him down. He just gotta get settled down. But the defense, we went out some signs of Darius because the defense James Pierce went out. He got 8 games, so they went and got Zadarius. We just gotta figure out how we going like that other corner. I don't like Mike Hughes, but again, we was playing seconds and thirds in the corner room, so I'm not too concerned about it because Mike Hughes is a starter. He's a starter if our starter went down. So we'll see. We got joint practice with the coach, so we'll see how it go. They'll probably try to sign another edge, but yeah, that's how it was. Overall,
Let
it
me
looked
ask you
bad
this.
depth, but yeah.
Okay. So how do you do you think with Tua play, you think the season gonna be a little bit different now?
I don't think so. The main reason is because my starting right tackle wasn't playing in the game. Like we started the game with a third string right tackle, so it's
Okay.
like he trying to guard Nick Bonito. Like that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude was a rookie. He just came in. He's a 7th round pick. He's not even supposed to be out there, but they had to put him out there because we was ramping up our new right tackle. We got old boy from the Chiefs, Jawan Taylor from the Chiefs. So he ramped up this week. So he really didn't. They said before the game they wasn't going to play him.
Mhm.
So it was a matter of just we'll see what they do in the third game because apparently the starters going to play in the third game, all the starters. So hopefully he's there for that time. And then I seen James Pierce get snaps with the second and third team. He was dominating like he should, but he gonna miss 8 games. So just
Yep.
got to hold steady 8 games.
Hey. All right. Hey, Coach Nick, we're gonna come to you, man. Coach Nick, what do you think about anything stuck out to you around the league? And I know you're gonna get to the Commanders.
No, I enjoyed watching Drew Aller. He surprised me. I thought he did a good job in their preseason game. You know, I know everybody's a loyal fan of their team, but you got to be concerned if you're an Atlanta Falcon fan because Tua looked like garbage.
But Tua's not the starter. No one's the
He
starter.
Michael Penix is tripping over one toothpick away from being on IR.
No, but he hasn't. He's his first injury in the league. What's up? I mean, like we can say the same thing about Jaden Daniels, but we not though, are we?
That's
Uh,
true. But the one good thing that happened this week was that we didn't play our starters. We got to find out what our twos and threes could actually play. Could they be serviceable? And like you said, you guys were shuffling around your offensive line, our offensive line and defensive line. Our defensive line rotation is going to be ugly. I mean, it's just too many folks coming off that bench, rushing that quarterback. Y'all going to be looking to us to try to get somebody that we cut on that
Hey
D line.
Nick. My team had 57 sacks last year. I'm not worried about getting to the quarterback.
You know,
Like,
and
like
last
that's
year,
what I'm
the Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl. What
right.
difference does it make right now?
But that's what I'm saying. I trust my defensive coordinator is very good. I don't know if you know that guy, but he's very good. So I'm not. He's gonna dial up pressure. We're gonna get pressure some way somehow. I'm not worried about that.
You better hire a bus.
hey, Coach
Like
Nick.
y'all
Rush
didn't
So
the
know who, but this the
quarterback.
thing. This the thing. Nobody knew who James Pierce and Jalen Walker was last year, or you didn't even know really any of our interior linemen like that. But we still managed to get that many sacks.
Well,
We
that
were
one
getting
thing.
sacks by committee.
Well, one thing. Jalen Walker was a good player in college,
Yeah, but
and
Jalen Walker was hurt last year most of the
his
season.
his game translates very well to the NFL. The way he
it
played
does.
in college,
Yeah,
Mhm.
but
and that's why you
No.
knew he was
Actually,
going to be a player.
he's a good pro.
he's
I think he's a
good.
good
No,
pro.
he's good. But
Solid.
this the thing, Nick. This like if we talking names, there's a guy that was on our team that missed a bunch of games last year. But through the first like 4 weeks, he was the leading sack getter of the team. He had like 5.5. And he was stopping the run. He was the reason Jalen Walker wasn't playing. Like he was playing lights out. So it's just not the names. The scheme is good. Like my young linebackers, I just got a nice too. But
So,
Yeah,
Coach Nick, so what do you feel about your Commanders, Coach Nick?
I'm encouraged by them. I am kind of concerned about um, before Mariota got hurt, he wasn't looking that great. I'll be honest with you. He did not look comfortable. Hartman played a little better because Hartman know he playing for his life because that young boy from Rutgers is coming for him. He's
Mhm.
coming for that job. He's got to step it up. But our running back room, like TJ said a few weeks ago, our running back room is crazy. Our wide receiver room is crazy. We got talent galore. That I mean, I'm not saying we're gonna win the Super Bowl. I'm just saying we're going to be very, very, very competitive, and we are going to surprise some people. I think that the first preseason game of not us playing only, we played Sonny Styles a little bit, and yeah, he's a rookie and he's learning the game. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. We're gonna be all right. But I did like the Giants game. I watched their offensive line. They got some players on there. I mean, even the backups aren't bad. The Tracy when he missed that block, he could have cost y'all the whole season missing that block because that guy could have wiped Jackson Dog off the face of the
But
earth.
he didn't really bring the boom like he could have.
He
I
could
think he
have,
let up
yeah.
a little bit.
He
he
did,
was scared of a
Mm.
but
penalty, probably.
that's crazy. You can't miss a block like that. That was like a matador, Olay.
Yeah, that's a cuttable offense. Yeah, like
He
I
might
think
not
that
make the
that
team because of that.
yeah, he could get cut because of that. Yeah,
if I'm coaching, he went down on the depth chart because that
Well,
you
we
can't you
signed
cannot do that.
Nari. We signed Nari Whichcomb today. Running back from Pittsburgh.
You got to.
Najee. I got
Yeah,
Najee. Yeah,
yeah, we
yeah,
got
yeah.
Najee.
Najee, nice. Yeah,
I was thinking about my cousin.
So we got some talent, and we have we're new on offense and defensive coordinators.
Okay, that's what
These
I was
guys,
going, and that's why I was going to pose a question to Brady because I know Brady is going to say something about that. So Brady, you good, Coach Nick?
yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Sorry.
So we'll go to Brady. Brady, how do you feel about anybody popped out to you in the league? Anybody, players, rookie, you scouting for fantasy, and talk about your commanders and probably your defensive and offensive scheme, schematic wise. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Full disclosure, I didn't get. I mean, I was hyped up to see some football this weekend, but I only had a few observations. Couple things, right? First thing jumped out was the Bengals still can't protect Joe Burrow.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
No way.
It's so sad, man. That
It
talented
is.
dude in front of. I mean, he got us 5 blocking.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, oh man, I don't know what kind of season Cincinnati in for. I mean, we might see the Joe. What's his name? Joe. What's that Flacco show again?
Oh, he ain't. I
So-
thought he in Cleveland. He's still there.
I thought he was still there. Oh no, he in Cleveland. Where is he? He's still there,
Yeah,
right?
he in
Yeah.
Ohio. He in
Oh,
Cincinnati.
yeah, he's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still
No,
there
is
from
he?
last.
I'm
Or
not
is he
sure.
he's somewhere. Is he
He's
somewhere?
I thought he was still in Cincy, but yeah. So that was terrible. I think it was nice to see Bryce Love in his debut. He looked
Mhm.
pretty, he looked explosive out there. So Arizona definitely got them a little workhorse back there. Oh, a little surprise, dude, was that running back. The Raiders got another running back, man.
Oh, Mike
Oh
Washington.
yeah, Mike
Mike
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah, Arkansas
he did
boy.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that's
tough.
gonna be tough. So that's gonna mess up some folk fantasy people that was looking at, get
No, it
Genty
ain't.
because he
Yeah, it is.
yeah,
It's gonna
well,
mess up
Slim
Jimpy numbers.
he gonna
Yeah.
dig it. He gonna dig into
like that.
his carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he that good, man. It's good from a team standpoint, but
And then they got
I think
Kubiak.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, calling that thing, man. So who else impressed me? Looked like Marvin Harrison Jr. want to catch the ball all of a sudden. Yeah, he was looking a little shaky in the practices and stuff. So, but I think just overall excited to see the preseason get ramped up. But couldn't help but be enthused about my Commanders and the performance they put on display with just the tenacity. Kind of echo what TJ Nick said regarding. I like the front seven. The depth is the best I've seen in a while, man. So we might be able to take a few bumps and bruises and still be able to, put a solid rush out there. So, and then, I feel good about the talent at receiver and tight end. We didn't get to see Bill, but the young boy's gonna have to break the broomstick and see who's gonna come out on top out of there. See who ain't gonna get cut. But I like Henry though. Like that explosiveness, man. You can't teach it. So hopefully we'll see, over the course of the next couple preseason games how that shakes out and which one of them is going to ultimately make the team. I don't know if they're going to carry 4 running backs or not. I was even thinking about the receiver group because it's going to be a tough decision there. Somebody going to get cut. Somebody going because I don't know if they're going to be able to. I think they'll keep 7 maybe. And Lane looked good because he can play special teams. So it's going to come down to Burks and McCaffrey, I think.
Dang, you think they're gonna cut Burks? Burks been looking good for y'all.
I mean, because if you only keeping 7, right? You got Terry, you got Diggs, you got De'Ami Brown.
You might get cut.
Yeah, who's left? There's somebody else in there that's pretty good that should still be playing.
Van Jefferson, like I've been telling y'all.
getting cut.
Van Jefferson is
Van
gone.
Jefferson getting cut.
We ain't even talking about Van, but then you got Luke Burks. That's 5. Lane 6. I don't know. I'm forgetting somebody else. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see who shake out in the end. No, I mentioned Diggs. They definitely he ain't going nowhere. But I feel good about our front 7. I like what they built. If if we keep 5 healthy, we're gonna be doing all right. You know what I'm
Did you
saying?
see?
Even with the loss of Thompson. So
But did you notice that once Henry got going in that backfield, they
oh
automatically start putting in on the special team, getting them punt returns. See if he could do that.
yeah,
And that could have he could take 2 spots.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He could play 2 spots.
They say,
But you know
I
who else
think
played pretty well this weekend though?
who's that?
Kirk Cousins.
Mm. Hey,
They
you
cried in
like
the
that?
ATL because Kurt is
He said you
gone,
like that.
baby.
Fernando played better than him though, so
Did he? Oh
yeah,
yeah,
he
I
did.
know. He
Yeah,
played.
he
He
did.
looked pretty
Fernando
He
good.
played way
He
better than
threw that
him.
one. He
did.
played threw
Gonna
that
be
little
man, he's
touchdown in
gonna be
there.
starting by week 3, bro. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Fernando
All right.
nice. Kubiak nice. So I can't, I
Yeah.
can't, I can't lie. Fernando might be something.
Mm.
Yeah, but that's
Are
how I
y'all
feel
not
about
concerned
my.
about y'all corners?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We'd be lying to you if we said we weren't.
Oh, we concerned.
Even though Rasul Douglas been looking pretty decent, like
Yeah,
he will,
he a
but we'll
practice player
see.
though. He get cooked in the game.
Ah,
He be getting cooked. I'm telling
see,
y'all.
I feel good about the safeties. I'm just worried. Like we gotta get Amos back. Like oh my gosh, if we don't get
Amos
him,
hurt for how long?
I think he like day to day or something like that. So
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, I got CD first,
I
man.
forgot about how can I forget this? Sam Hartman.
Mm.
My goodness, bro. Let's just go ahead and get a head start on your Marlin career, bro. It's
That's Jaden's
football.
best friend.
Yeah, it don't
That's a
make a
That's
tight
why
difference.
end.
that's
Hey,
why he's
listen,
gonna be there.
bro. Football is not for you.
Mm.
Sorry, not
Mm,
sorry.
mm,
My man is terrible, and that
mm,
young boy from Rutgers, man, he got some pop on his arm, man. That the ball was coming out of there. He
mm.
don't look too mobile or nothing, but he can throw it like you keep him protected. But Sam Hartman, bye. Sorry, brother. It was nice. It's a nice story, but nah, he don't even
I
look
just
like he
got one
belong out
question
there.
though. I just got one question though.
Mm.
Are y'all like? Did y'all value? Because I feel like y'all dominated. You know, the Dolphins is probably like a top 2 team.
Yeah, we supposed we supposed to
They're
beat them.
probably
We
picking
supposed to
in the
beat them.
top 3 next year. Like
Yes,
y'all,
yes.
like when y'all practiced against them, they said y'all dominated them in every phase, right? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
like you did what you were supposed to do. But do you think that's like a barometer, like versus us? Like we played the Broncos, a team that's probably going to the AFC Championship again this year. Like was that like a gauge for y'all, or do you think that was
Nope.
just like, all right, we was just supposed to beat them? Like,
No,
Just
we're
it was
supposed to
just
beat
supposed to
them.
beat them. We ain't
yeah,
taking nothing a whole lot away from that
Nope.
game. We're gonna
yeah,
wait and see this next one. And not I mean you really even still can't take a whole lot away from the preseason because
yeah,
the I think the starters will probably get a series this next game and they're gonna or at
yeah,
least Jaden Daniels, they're gonna pull him. So I mean we won't know nothing till the regular season start for real.
yeah. I always say that because every time that we went like on playoff runs or what did good, we always had bad preseason record. Like preseason don't really mean nothing to my team. So
Hmm. I was trying to keep the starters healthy at this point.
yeah, for
Hopefully,
surely.
no.
What about
Yeah.
you, Rodney?
So what? With that said, what's the dress rehearsal now? I'm kind of confused now because
It's week 3.
It,
Usually it's
3.
week
is it?
3.
'Cause that's the last preseason game,
That's
though.
a, yeah, because they do that because they get that week off, no
Mm-hmm.
games, and then they play the season after that. So they do the dress rehearsal on the 3rd game. But shoot, nowadays I think teams be using like the first 4 weeks as preseason sometimes low key
Right.
because it changed so much. Like
Mm-hmm.
that first month of the season can look completely different for your team. You know what I mean? Like them last 8 weeks or last 12 weeks or whatever it is that's left. You know what I mean? Getting into that second month of football. So that's why we see teams get hot in the middle of the season, I think, is because like preseason is mainly now focusing just on who playing on the team, not even getting revved up anymore. Because
Right.
remember, it's like one big cut down day now.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard they trying to add another game, so they're gonna take another preseason game away. So
Wow, that's crazy.
yeah,
I mean, they're gonna have to add some players then too.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
oh,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the
'cause-
reason why I would say it. And the reason why I asked that question is because it's a different philosophy for different teams. And then you saw Josh Allen out there for Buffalo, that he did look good. And it depends on the team if they want to make a statement or not. And just like the Giants had the starters out there. You know, not all of them on defense, but majority of them on offense. I guess to get a good rhythm, because what I've been hearing that Josh Dock is picking up the offense now, Matt Nagy, and I like Matt Nagy as an offensive coordinator, but I think sometimes he's the blocking scheme. Sometimes if you don't match up, they have the right checks. You can see what happened to Jackson Dart. He can miss a block, and somebody can come, or they can overload that chip and bring another corner too. And it could be another sack or whatever. But I'm overall impressed. I think there's a lot of. I kind of like Henry as a running back. Mike Washington was one. I didn't see San Diego play, but I know I've been hearing the guy from Chicago, the defensive tackle, Van Herberg kid from Georgia Tech, and I was seeing him play, and he was wrecking stuff when he played in ACC too. I was like, man, who is this dude? Just always making plays, whatever. But I think he's kind of looking pretty well out there too. Anybody else stuck out? Wide receiver. He got hurt though, right? From the Saints, Tyson.
Yeah, but he didn't play preseason. He got hurt in the joint practice, and apparently Olave went to the tent today.
Right.
He might be dealing with another concussion now. Olave only got a few concussions left where he can't play no more.
I mean, I don't understand why they don't just play with the dome, the extra cushion, man. It should be mandatory.
Practice with it. It's weird.
Yeah,
they do practice with it though. You're right.
Yeah.
They do practice with it. But Tyson got a hamstring. They said he might be ready for week 1, but as you know, them hamstrings is funny. So
I want to go back to something you said, Roddy. You was talking about Jackson Dart. Have you heard about the political things that's going on off the field with him? And does that have anything to do with him, potentially getting smacked? Like, is Dokers being a turnstile on purpose because of his politics? I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say it like this. Tracy know his job is on the line. I think he missed it, and he wasn't really a good blocker anyway. So I say he just missed it because he ain't really a good blocker anyway. So
okay, ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they went to West Virginia. You know what I'm saying? People believe what they believe, but sometimes if we don't sit down and break bread with people to get why they think like this, or why they concerned, or why they vote for this, because a lot of it they say, well, same-sex marriage and all that, and LBG, the alphabet letter. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they say that, but hide behind other policies. But sometimes you got to sit down and talk as men. We don't do it nowadays. And we just say, well, this is how you feel, that, well, I'm not going to work, or I'm not going to talk or sit down to try to iron stuff out. And as that man, him and our dude did. So I think you probably had something there, but I think in the locker room, because you have all walks of life that comes together from one common goal, and that's to win the Super Bowl champion. That hopefully the Giants could do that this year. I'll be really happy. But yeah,
if he get everybody a Rolex.
I mean, we would be naive though. We would be naive to think that every team in the league that has something that has a political tie to somebody else. Yes, somebody may not have went to the thing, but you don't know. They could have been. Some of other players could have been there too. He's just the one that was out there that was for everybody to see. I think a lot of times, like, the common goal is, like, they know, like, we trying to win games and we trying to get paid at the end of the day.
Right.
That's what they're trying to do. And I don't think that, I don't really think that spills on the field too much, like people think it does. Because at the end of the day, you don't do your job and you don't protect the quarterback, you're losing a check. You know what I'm saying? Now, you gonna let all of that affect your family? You know what I'm saying? Because you know how it go. A lot of people don't think about stuff until it directly affect their family. So if you ain't got no job, and they be complaining about, oh yeah, we $200 million ain't a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? What happens when you get cut and you don't get nothing? I just think that it was just a play that just ain't get picked. It ain't just get picked up. That's all.
Right.
Simple as that.
Okay.
Well, you
Yeah.
know, we
That's-
as Commander fans, we've seen it in real life. What happens when when your quarterback says something stupid?
Yeah, but I think that
Because
this the thing.
RG3 used to get RG3 that one preseason, he got towed up.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
was at that
also I
game.
think too is I think too like that's something that's probably more personal. You get what I'm saying? Like versus just political. You get what I mean? Like personally, he probably threw people under the bus, and that's why they wasn't feeling him too much, right? But politically, like that's something completely different. You know, personally, if you come and do something personal to me, you know what I'm saying? People might not like that. You know what I mean? But something political, like people every day kind of like people everybody got their different views on stuff, but like when it comes to you personal, like it's that's a little bit different. You get what I
Well,
mean?
look at look at the fact, like, you know, um, Jackson Dart is a Trump supporter. Trump has done some stuff, man, that we don't know behind the scenes. We don't know about these players' families and stuff. Like, he cut funding for pediatric cancer research. And there are players in the league with kids that can have kids with cancer.
But I understand where you go, and not to get too deep into it, Nick, but like Saquon Barkley and different players have gone and they've supported them too. We're not going to act like it's just one person doing it. You
Oh,
get
but
what I'm
not just
saying?
one. I know that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think it is. It gets as deep as it is personal. Like I think personally, RG3 was personally attacking his teammates. You get what I'm saying? Talking about they play, talking about who they were. Like you know what I mean? Like not taking any accountability on his end. Versus Jackson Dart, that's something that he did off the field. And again, like Rodney say, we going to West Virginia and we chopping it up and we talking to it like Rodney said, talk to the man like he's a man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like we all here, we all gonna have different views, right? But like we called to love each other. You know what I mean? We still called to love that man, even if they, believe in something different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I
Mhm.
don't know. Like I said, like that just may be a thing where it's just like that play happened, and it was just a bad play. Because at the end of the day, if he don't, they only go as far as he go. If you want to be honest with you,
That's
like
why that's why it's more magnified because the position that he does play.
yeah, but to me, like that's just, I mean, brother, like y'all got a common goal. If you want to succeed, then you know that you need him. Y'all need each other. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Or like
And
you
also,
need each other.
you can look at it like this way. Not to cut you off, you can look at it like way. I think we got the best backup quarterback in the NFL.
That is true
Jameis
too.
is a starter for real. You
That
know,
is true
so
too. Yeah, but at the same time, Rodney, you know your ceiling with Jameis. At the end of the day, this kid's ceiling could be astronomical, and you
Is
right.
he
don't
the
even know that.
best?
You
Is
you
he the
don't
best
even know that
backup?
because he don't get to play, huh?
I said, is he the best backup?
Who's
Jameis, yeah,
better?
Jameis is the best backup in the league.
Who's
Yeah,
better?
yeah, no one's better.
Ooh.
No one's better than him backing up.
Is it Kirk Cousins?
Nah, it's not even Kirk Cousins.
What's the name?
I
What's
don't
it?
know.
I'd
Nah,
have
this
to go
Kirk.
with Kurt.
It
Make
was
an
Kirk Cousins
argument.
Was it?
3 years ago. Yeah.
Is it Tua?
Nah, not Tua. Shoot, Jameis better. Jameis be better than Tua at sometimes. I think Tua got. I think Jameis not scared. Like I think that's the thing I like about Jameis. He don't be scared, but that be getting him too. I ain't gonna lie. Him
Right.
not being scared be getting him too, because he'll throw
Hmm.
anything. You know what I mean? He'll throw a ham sandwich every now and then.
But I think he fits well with the concept of because I think we are going to run the ball, but it kind of surprised me. They were passing the ball, kind of just like I texted earlier on the text. I said, kind of reminds me of Lamar Jackson a little bit, the way they were
Mm,
slinging it. And
mm.
I'm kind of excited. Like we said, we're gonna be physical. You know, they played a lot of I formation. That's kind of outdated, but if you line up and you be physical with the offensive line, I think we're gonna surprise a lot of people, man.
Who's y'all defensive coordinator?
The guy named is Damani. Is it Jamani Jones? I think it's Jamani
Shamani.
Jones.
He used to play for
Yeah,
Dallas.
he's new. He used to he came from Minnesota, I believe.
Okay, well that guy right there. He got Deontay Banks playing at a good at a
Right,
good level.
right,
Like
right.
like that is the key. The key. He gonna have to guard all these receivers. He
Yeah.
pop. He can. But Debo not playing well though. They saying so. It's
Yeah,
kind of
Debo don't.
yeah.
It's kind of looking like Joe Saying don't want to look like a bad. It's always scheme and fit,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm hearing that they're gonna sign somebody else too at cornerback. So we'll see when the cut downs or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised if he probably will make the team, but that's why we signed Greg Newsom. So
Yeah, Greg Newsom.
Yep.
yeah. But I'm excited though, man, and we're gonna segue into this. Speaking about the NFL, but we're gonna go back to the NFL. When you play in the NFL and you reach back, and if you win a Heisman, we talk about this NIL, name, like, and image, right? That's what it is? NIL, name, like, and image.
Name, image, and
Name,
likeness.
image, and
A name,
likeness.
image, and life. So it's a big business, and we don't, we want to say that's what it is, but recently, in the sports area, that we have, is it going through? Yep, there it is. NIL money is big, and then sometimes when you make deals and stuff, a lot of people don't know, like I said, behind the scenes and everything, what's going on with the deal. They might promise somebody, but when a whole regime get fired and new one come in, the promises go out. But if you still have an NIL deal, don't you still want to get, benefits from? You all right? Benefits from a deal that you made. So if it's talking about money, you should be able to get it. So let's talk about JD5 versus LSU. Go ahead, TJ. What do you think about it?
What I think, like you kind of hinted on too, Rodney. Apparently, Brian Kelly had honored JD and said that his number wouldn't get touched. And now it's a new regime now, and they gave number 5 up to, I think it's a cornerback, I think it is. Or
Wait a minute. Brian Kelly promised that kid that jersey, not Lane Kiffin.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Brian Kelly promised that kid that thing after he told Jade. Well, any Heisman Trophy winner from LSU. I mean, Joe Burrow's number's not retired.
Yeah, Joe Burrow number not retired. Yep.
But nobody's using it.
Yeah, nobody using it yet. Even Joe said nobody using it yet.
Yeah, and they're not going to.
No, they're not going to, because they're eventually going to retire. Because when you think about it, that 2019 year, that was probably the best year LSU ever had.
That's one of the best seasons ever.
Ever.
We're not talking about just in like
football.
We're talking about the history of college football.
Yeah.
One of the best college teams ever.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, while
well, I don't know if it was the best team, but
it's the best. It was the best team.
It was the best team. Yeah.
Best offense.
They was blowing out teams. They wasn't even playing in the fourth quarter, bro. It was insane to me. The closest game was Alabama, and they blew them out.
Yeah. Did anybody see? I mean, all that was going on with this kid, right? And then somebody on ESPN did their research on the kid that they're talking about, and this kid is not even on the NFL radar yet.
Nah, cuz nice. Nah, Nick. Nah.
That's the 6'4" corner, right?
Dude nice, Nick. I'm telling you.
No, he's nice. Yeah.
He's nice, but he's not on the NFL radar.
He gonna be on. Look, I'm telling you right now. He's 6'4", and he moves as fluid. We talking like imagine Derek Stingley in a 6'4" body. Bruh's cold. Bruh's cold. Only reason he not getting like on the radar looks is because I think he was a freshman last year. He redshirted. Like, bruh's nice. He's nice. But go ahead, TJ.
Go ahead, TJ. I'm sorry.
No, you good. But yeah, I think JD's mama, I think she gonna lose this one, only because while Joe Burrow was smoking cigars at the end of the championship game, my man JD had a hoodie on at the Cheez-It Bowl. So I mean, I think to me, I think now what should happen with Jaden Daniels, because he still won a Heisman. You can't take that away from the brother. I think he should be in the Ring of Honor, but to get his number retired, probably not. No.
Yeah.
Especially when you're comparing it to Joe Burrow, who just won in a couple years before he did. Now I got
hold up. It's a Heisman.
No, but you got to
That
remember
man,
too.
he balled out.
Brady, he's the only one that they got that won the Heisman that ain't won the national championship.
Yeah. Now, also too, it wasn't all JD because the defense was terrible. They was supposed
Yeah,
to rank
the
The
defense
defense was
sucked. Yeah,
terrible.
They
it
was
was.
terrible. It was terrible.
Terrible.
But we're not talking semantics. That's semantics. Like we talking what happened. Because LSU defense wasn't that good when Joe Burrow and them was there. Like everybody, I know everybody be like, yeah, their defense was not good. They was just boat racing everybody. Like, you go
Yeah.
3 and out one time, it's over. The game is over.
Hmm.
But is it about what you did as a team,
I
or is
just
it about the? I mean,
well,
this
go
is an
ahead. I'm gonna
individual
wait my
thing at the
turn.
end of the day. No, I
Yeah,
just gonna say real quick, Nick. It's an individual award, man. Like,
What do you think, Brady? I mean, I understand where TJ's coming from, but the fact of the matter is, man, LSU had all with all the problem with all the little off the field stuff and nonsense that went along with Lane Kiffin and Brian Kelly and all that stuff. When Brian Kelly left, his promises should have left.
mm,
well,
When
and
he
then I
left,
agree with that.
his promises should have been null and
And
void.
guess what?
well, that's it.
Anybody that's going on the
That's just,
promises
I
of a
mean, that's just
coach,
my opinion. He
you,
won, Jaden
yeah,
won a Heisman Trophy. He bought more, he bought some more recognition to the program. And,
Did he? Did he? Like do y'all understand? Like LSU is a factory. Jaden Daniels could have never went there, and it still would have been a factory. Like LSU is like a upper echelon school. We're not just talking about like a regular school. They like a top 10 when we talking like fans in college football and players that come out of LSU. You know that's how I go. And then we talking promises. Brian Kelly made that promise to Jaden.
that's
Brian
what I
Kelly
said. So,
is no longer there. So it's like if Lane Kiffin, if the new guy come in there, he said to Lane Kiffin, "Look, I want 5." Lane
but
Kiffin
he
don't
didn't
got no
tell
listen.
him.
ties.
Now, hey, listen, I agree with that. If
Okay.
it ain't come from the
I,
school president or the
I have
AD,
to agree to
throw it out.
disagree because I believe that they wouldn't have done that. They're not going to do that to Joe Burrow. They're not going to give his number 9 jersey away. They're not going to do it. They did it. They did it to Jaden. It was disrespectful. But then again, Jaden's team is new too. His management team is new,
Mm,
and they came out looking wrong,
yeah, it
looking
did.
a little crazy,
Yeah.
especially during this season where he's really he's on the radar. It's either going to be go back to his rookie year or a lot of people talking about he might just crash and burn.
Mm,
And he's got a lot to prove. And he really didn't need that right now. But that when you have a new management team, I mean, that's why LeBron sent his players, his boys, to college to learn how to do that, to learn how to be managers and accountants and agents. He sent them to school and paid for it.
mm.
Mama got in there and got her thing, but she doesn't have the years of experience to put things out in the right way. I think it could have been put out there without being,
Blowing up like
without
that.
Yeah.
without
And
sounding wrong. It could
so
have been
I
done handled better.
so Nick, do you think on her end she probably was professional, but on LSU end, like Lane Clipper, he likes to blow stuff out of proportion anyway.
Exactly.
So
He's
I
trying to
don't
take
blame.
any heat. He's trying to blow that up to take any heat off of the stupid stuff that he said when he left Mississippi.
But this the
Right.
thing, Lane Kiffin ain't said a word about it though. Like it did. This would have never came out if it wasn't for
Yeah.
Jaden and his team letting it come out.
Nah,
Go
Lane
ahead,
nah,
Brady.
Kiffin,
Lane said something. Nah, Lane said something. He was talking about in the presser. He said, all these arrangements were made before he got there. He
right?
said
But Lane
the
Kiffin ain't
promise
say
was made
nothing.
to the kid. It should be kept.
I
That's what
think.
he said in the presser.
But this the
So
thing. That
he
was
put the heat.
after that was
He put the heat
after
kind of.
every. But that's after everything came out. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that was the answer. That was the press. That's the highlight of what they got going on after it comes out. You get what I'm saying? I think that Jaden's team tried to put it out, thinking that they was going to get some big uproar from like an opposition type situation. And you got to understand, this is college football, bro. They don't care. College football is not player specific. Them folks ride for their team. Them folks ride like Jaden Daniels has managed to make every LSU fan upset because he did that.
Yeah.
And they really ain't got it. And there's really nothing to really be upset about on both ends if you want to be honest. But that's just what it is. They ride for their college team. Like I said, that's one of them fan bases that just are like, wow, they gonna beat LSU whether Jaden Daniels came there or Jaden Daniels didn't. Because this is the thing, nobody knew who Jaden Daniels was for real until he came where? To LSU.
That's not true because he was a
That's not
freshman.
true.
He was at
Because when
Arizona
he was
State.
he started with what's my man?
Arizona State.
Rodney,
uh,
Arizona State is not a school that people that's on the radar of people. It's a Pac-12. It was a Pac-12 school. And versus
No.
the SEC,
yeah,
he
but you
was. You
still
know,
starting as a
that's why
freshman
Sam
though.
Levitt. That's why Sam Levitt just went and did the same thing and left to go to LSU.
Well, he left for money.
Right,
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
left. But he
money.
left to get a look too. And the old boy from Cal going to do the same thing. The quarterback at Cal, he going to do the same thing and leave next year for recognition. They know the LSU brand, the LSU name. That's the SEC brand, the SEC name. The reason why
Okay.
people go to Ohio State and go to Michigan because they are storied. They are storied places. You get what I'm
But
saying? Like, yes, Arizona State, but it's like. I'm gonna get more eyes if I go to LSU. My talent level probably better in LSU. You see how Arizona State when he left Arizona State, all their players hated him.
where'd you get that from?
It was
They
literally
did.
on. They
They were
literally had
talking about him.
videos on Instagram and everything about it,
Yeah,
bro.
they
Like,
were talking about him.
yeah, it's for real. It's not. It's no lie. Even
Well,
Antonio Pierce had an issue with it, right? Wasn't Antonio Pierce mad about it too?
Mm-hmm.
well,
It
did
was a
you
whole
get?
thing.
Mm,
That's my only thing. Like, but I think who go is it? I know we got out of order, but my fault, Rodney.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
it's
my
all
fault
good.
too.
It's all good.
I just think that it was handled wrong on both ends.
Mm-hmm.
And by Lane Kiffin, while he may not have said anything, but his silence spoke volumes too. Sometimes you don't have to say nothing and it speaks
And he
volumes.
don't pan out.
But shoot,
Yeah, that's true too.
But you look at LSU is a storied program. But besides Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, who else at the quarterback position did something from LSU?
that's fine, Nick. But if we talking like they overall like they overall program, it's
Billy Joe Hilbert.
players. It's a lot of players.
They do. It's a football factory,
It's a
but
football factory.
but it's also about money.
That
Just like
too.
you said, they got a deal with Nike. Jaden got a deal with Nike, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yep.
So connect the dots. Nike, money. Hey, y'all owe me some money. So if it's about money, is it about jersey? I mean, it could have been done behind the scenes, yes, but everything nowadays it get blown out of proportion. So you come to a conclusion, you're gonna have to move. It's a PR lesson, but I think he's doing the right thing. Why not keep him? I think his mom said she was very successful with the marketing team. She's been doing this, but she know what she's doing. She's smart enough to handle the business. And I would love for, my mom's not here, but I would love for my mom, if I was at a career, she'd be my what they call them, momagers.
Momager.
Yeah. So why not? Especially if she's successful and tell you the truth, a lot of women agents are doing the best in the NFL. What's the agent?
Yeah.
But the agent who's landing all the deals, not only in football, but I forgot her name, but I think she's what's the guy in Philadelphia name? I don't want to say his name.
Jalen Hurts.
Hurts. I wasn't trying to say his name because he's an Eagle fan. But
question,
Jalen Hurts.
Rodney.
Huh?
One question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand it's Jaden Daniels that's doing it, right? But why don't we hear all these other players doing it as well? Like, I think like for me it's like a certain time. It's like when is it time to just move on? Because they using your name and your likeness, but like what's been any different than what they use for recruiting? They've been doing that forever. You get what I'm saying? Like you going to the NFL, even when you leave the team, they still using your name and likeness. We got Tom
So,
Brady. Is he's synonymous with the Patriots? They gonna use Tom Brady in them videos and in them things forever.
but he still get money off of it though.
But does he don't get money from them? He not getting no physical money from them.
So
The
you won't get no
contract
more
is
jerseys. You
over.
don't get. So once you retire, you don't get no more jersey money.
Nah,
If you're on the sales.
but this the thing is this the thing about college. College is notorious. They don't really retire numbers like that in college. Most schools they don't retire. You get put in the ring of honor, but
Yeah.
you buy a jersey. A lot of times they don't even come with the name on them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's now they getting them with the names on it, but like synonymous like 5 is like for instance, right? LSU they got a story franchise with 7. Like there's only been a few players that's worn 7, but that's like supposed to be like they sacred number there. Like
Right.
but Patrick Peterson,
Mm-hmm.
Tyrann Mathieu wore it, Leonard Fournette wore it. Like ain't nobody like they go through spurts where they tell like these people are not gonna wear these numbers and then they end up wearing the numbers again.
And that's a good point you made because like, what's the number for the Penn State? 11.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, let everybody get 11. Yeah, every great player get
Right.
11.
And but why not? A Heisman is a big thing, but you're not bigger than the program. Y'all both help each other out, and I think that's what when you sit down and talk as women and men or whatever who has business wise it up, you sit down and talk about we want this and this, but I'm hearing the lane just like, man, forget it. You're not bigger than LSU. That's what I'm
He
observing.
not. He not bigger than the program in my eyes. When I
I
think
get
about
it, but if you're making money off of it, he has a right to
He has a right to go get it.
But look, Ronnie,
Right.
what money he make? What like if we talking for real? What money is he making off of LSU? I mean, what money is LSU making off of him?
I don't
What
know
money?
what's the sales. Somebody bring the sales up. Is it still selling?
Yes.
They're not selling no more Jaden Daniels jerseys.
They not?
They
Are they?
are.
No,
Hold
they
up, hold up.
not.
But no,
Oh,
look at no. Listen,
when we
but
compete,
Hold on
they do-
a second. Go ahead, Brady.
No, I was gonna say in the promos they do with the Heisman and everything,
Mhm.
with the school, that's got
Mhm.
Jaden Daniels on it and Joe Burrow.
Mhm.
That's why he like give me back my Heisman then if y'all gonna treat me like
And he
that. You know what
not
I'm
getting
saying?
and he
Because
not getting that. He not getting that. He not getting it.
but
Like my
I'm
thing is
saying, but
like, okay, we cut a
they are
promo.
leveraging his accomplishments though.
they are.
But we
Yeah.
we cut a promo. Okay, cool. We cut a promo with Jaden Daniels in it. A lot of times when players go to LSU, that's a dream. They done had a dream to go to LSU before they even get there, y'all. Like if we being for real, it's certain schools and certain guys. You know that they not specifically looking at Jaden Daniels. That is the reason why they going to that school. It may be a select few that do. Don't get me wrong, but they like I get a chance
I
to
can
play
go to
in
the
Death
league.
Valley.
Yeah, this is a transaction type situation we in nowadays.
Right.
Jokers going to any school, they going to who paying them the most money, and
Yes,
that's
sir.
why them jokers ain't got no loyalty that go to Texas A&M or Texas Tech. Them jokers got the biggest pocketbooks. Them jokers got that oil money.
But
So
that's
they
what I'm
like,
saying. What is the fine line? Where's the fine line with and that's another conversation that we gotta have. Because okay, we got NIL, right? But like NIL, everybody bouncing around on a year-to-year basis. That's not a good thing in my opinion. Like, yeah, I'm all for paying the players. Like, we understand that you gotta pay the players, but to move around every year and to transfer every year and all this other thing, at some point, that's the reason why we like the NFL, like players get into the NFL and we have no development because half the time they chasing a bag and they not trying to get developed to get that big money when they get to the NFL. Because if we're gonna be honest, this is pennies and peanuts compared to what they're gonna get in the league if they turn out to be a good player or if they turn out to get first round hype. You get what I'm saying? Some of these dudes, they getting 1-2 million and they fizzing out because they trying to chase the bag instead of chase the development.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because honestly,
Yeah.
we don't talk about it enough, but we forget how good Devontae Smith was for Alabama. And he was the first receiver to get a Heisman since the 90s.
Right.
And he ain't chasing, he ain't yelling or talking about, his number getting retired. They gave up the number 6. I think somebody else wearing it right now.
Somebody else wearing it.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, like the I think the goal is like, bruh, get to the league, bruh. The goal is get to the league and get your bag there. Like that's why it's like, and that's why it's like I'm like not agreeing with it, and I'm like, and it's like I got it, but I understand. But it's just like you going to war with the NCAA, you not winning, bruh. Like if we being real, y'all, like the NCAA they rarely lose if they've ever lost, y'all.
It's still the good
Ed
old boy
O'Bannon said they
network.
lost.
At
You
the
said
end of the
why?
No, 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 J. Dot, no, sir, no, sir. The
No.
NCAA has been losing in court like the last 10, 12 times they gone to court. They've been losing. Just like the
Who the-
latest thing with the eligibility thing that's about to go through. They losing all those cases.
They
Check
they about to lose. They about to win. Apparently they about to win that case. The eligibility, they can't go for longer. They saying that past the COVID kids, they not letting that fly no more. That's about to
They can
win. They
try.
said that's
They're gonna push
winning.
it.
They pushing that. That's getting done. Because the NFL, I'm telling y'all, what's happening is the NFL, when the NFL get involved, they start to complain that we getting players the players they getting a little too old, they getting a little too many injuries already. They done played a bunch of football, but they getting injured. As soon as they step on the field to play for us, that's a problem. Because at the end of the day, it's a pipeline for a reason. You get what I'm saying? Like they a pipeline, they working with each other.
Nope. I
You
have to
think y'all think Sorsby won't play in the NFL from Texas Tech? Y'all think he won't play? He gonna play. He gonna play in the NFL for somebody.
Well, it
2
looks
years
like
from
they
now.
blackballing them, man.
They
He gonna
blackballing
play.
that boy.
He gonna play, y'all. Watch.
They might
He gonna
not.
play.
They
He
I
might
gonna
don't
not.
see
play.
it.
He gonna
You
play.
know how
He gonna
that.
find a way. They gonna find a way on a team. Watch.
He don't get to Atlanta because they ain't got nobody.
And he gonna
Shots fired.
beat the Commanders
Hey,
like
look.
every other quarterback we got on the roster.
Hey, look. I made a mistake with my coordinator. I was thinking about Jones. He played for the Commanders, but it's actually Denard Wilson. But you know, both of the
Denard Wilson
guys,
ain't
they're
bad.
from this area.
Denard Wilson ain't bad at all.
Yeah, Denard Wilson, he's from Tennessee too.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about Jones, but I was thinking about him because both of them the guys are from the area.
Devontae, yeah, from that who the Commanders got.
Yeah,
They think he the next. They think he the next Brian Flores. It's only one of them guys.
Hey, he good coordinator, man. I swear he looked like my boy. Shout out to McKinley Tech High School, Bernard Mason. You look just like him. They look just alike. I swear, if you put a picture of them, they look just like it. He probably could go to Redskin Stadium and get in because he looked just like the coordinator for the Commanders. But
Yes.
the conclusion is you're not bigger than I hear what you're saying, Jay, but it's a business. So why not challenge it? Because the NCAA been losing battles. So, but you're not bigger than school, and I understand what you're saying about that family football and religion down south. They take it seriously, but he did help him win the Heisman. You know what I'm saying?
But but he ain't helped them win like anything though. Like they didn't win anything. And then when it was
You right.
and then
You're
when it
right. They
was
didn't
time to
win. They didn't
go
win a
and
championship that year.
but this the thing. When it was time to play the bowl game, where was he at? He loved my like he
He
ain't
threw
show
it
no
like
loyalty
500
to the
yards.
no, he didn't. He didn't play in the bowl game.
No, he didn't play. He had a hoodie on.
You sure?
Yes.
He had a hoodie on. I remember
Yeah,
that
so
game.
why would I be loyal to you? Like you literally just showed that you was for yourself when you didn't want
He
like it's
wasn't
a lot of
playing.
players that do that.
He
It's a lot
also
of players
wasn't
that
playing
do
for a
that.
national championship in that bowl
But
game.
that don't matter. That don't matter. A
It
bowl
does.
game is a bowl game, y'all.
It
Like he
does.
had a chance to play for the. He had a chance to win the SEC, and he ain't do nothing.
It does. Whether you want to believe it or not, it
But
does.
but a bowl game is a bowl game, Nick. Like he got selected to play a bowl game. Not everybody just play a bowl game. Like you didn't want to play for the school. Like this is the school that came and got you. Like they wanted you. You couldn't play that last game.
There's a whole bunch of people that did that.
And I say the same thing about them.
Mm-hmm.
It's consistent. That's consistent. You came here
Like
to play football.
the great example is Deontay Smith. Alabama got all them players and Heisman Trophy winners. Ohio State the same thing, but it's both ways now. It's the team, but it's also what can you do for me lately too. So it go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? So people, just like he said, that oil money, they're gonna go play for that oil money. So if you can't get no money nowadays, especially off the video game, everybody's getting money.
Yeah, they all getting paid off.
You know, all get money. So it's about that money, but it got to be in decency and order.
Yeah.
Let
And if it's
somebody-
not, we're gonna have a problem with it. But
Yep.
you have to say something, because if you don't, sometimes I think he's getting bad PR about it, because you're going against LSU in the South. Well, how dare you?
The
Why
South.
not?
That's what
It's
it is.
about money.
It's about that money.
It's about money.
Because you can get a recruit to come to Ohio State. I bet you they won't give him number 45, Archie Griffith's number. They ain't giving it to him.
Absolutely
He
But
ain't
that's
not.
because, but they all they tradition, like school traditions is different, Nick. Every school is different. Every school goes about how they honor their players different.
Right.
It's not like the NFL where we retire your number and your number not getting worn anymore. Every school chooses to do the things that they want to do, the way that they want to do
Okay.
it. You know how
So
many
if you
great
say-
players came through Alabama? Like Julio Jones is arguably the best player, the best wide receiver that ever graced Alabama's presence. And his number
Retired.
number ain't retired.
Well, Alabama played in an era where there were no people, no names on the back of jerseys for the most part for those big schools.
But that's the thing. People still know who Julio Jones it was.
Okay,
Like,
but they
like at the end of the day, like they know who Julio Jones was. Like it's players that you seen the number. You see that number 5, USC. What do that mean? You know what it mean.
But was Julio better than Devontae Smith
Julio was
in
better.
college?
No.
In college, yes, it
No,
was.
In college?
no.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why.
We
Because
forget.
Devontae Smith had 1 season. Julio Jones had 4 seasons, three to 4 seasons at elite level. That's why. We talk about Devontae Smith. Don't get me wrong, that season that he had was amazing. But Devontae Smith had 1 season like that, y'all.
Slim
Y'all gotta
Reaper?
remember. What happened?
Do you not remember him catching the winning touchdown as a freshman from Tulane?
Brady. Catching 1 winning touchdown don't supersede a whole career there. Like that's what I'm trying to understand.
It's about the
like,
impact. It's
like
about the
Devontae
impact.
Smith. Look, this the thing. Devontae Smith was wide receiver like 3 until his last year. Think about who was on his team.
Hold up. But with that, you making my point for me. Because remember, he had
That doesn't do-
Judy
okay, so if you're
and
saying
he had Waddle.
then what's the
On
difference?
that, they all came in
with
the
Joe
same
Burrow?
time.
They ain't giving nobody his number.
You can't
But
even
that's the
name
thing.
who
If he was
you
so
can't even
good,
name
then why
who
he didn't
Julio played with.
He never superseded. He never superseded them guys. He never superseded.
Nobody ever even attempted to try to get that number 9 jersey because Joe Burrow would have stood up just like Jaden did.
No, I don't know. That was a different. That was the promises that was made when Joe Burrow was there was completely different. Was a completely different regime. That was Ed Ogeron. Like that's
But
we talking.
Nick make a good point. Joe Burrow might say the same thing.
He
I
was
ain't seen nobody with number 9.
No, Joe Burrow literally just said. He said they told me they wanted me to use the number, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. He said he ain't make no. He said I don't know what the specifics of what they told him, but he said I wouldn't be surprised if they used my number again.
Of
said
course,
that's what they
he's doing
told me.
damage control because he knows that if he said it,
But
he'd be
y'all,
looking
how
just as bad.
like when are we like? But this is the thing. Like when are we just going to take? Because we like to take the words right and try to interpret what that man think. This is what that man said. I'm just telling you what he said.
Right. I feel you.
We're not going off of hypotheticals and going off of damage control and all that other stuff. This is what he said. And if that's what he said, he's fine. He knows that LSU only have retired 1 number in the history of their program. That's it. That's the only number that they never going nobody could ever touch. Everybody else, they know that at some point that number probably gonna get worn.
Right.
We could talk 20 years from now and somebody else wearing number 9. Joe Burrow, somebody else wearing number, and we like, oh dang, Joe
Well, they ain't
Burrow.
gonna be wearing number
No.
5.
Nope.
They gonna be
It
wearing
ain't
number
gonna
5
be no
this
time
year, Ron.
soon.
Look, Ronnie, they gonna be wearing number 5 this
They gonna be
year.
wearing number 5 too. I hear you.
They get an interception, they gonna be dancing like a mug, Ronnie. They ain't gonna say who wearing 5.
What was Jamar Chase's number at LSU?
He played 1, and somebody wearing it.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson played 2, somebody wearing it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like We talking Patrick Peterson, a first ballot Hall of Famer, and he was a first ballot college Hall of Famer when he was in college. He was the man. Like I don't know, Patrick Peterson was the man. They was wearing somebody else was wearing his number. Tyrell, the Honey Badger, was wearing his number right after him.
Mm-hmm.
Right after him. So we talking great players. Like I understand, we gotta understand Heisman is not going to be given to defense like that. That's just how they roll in college. It's not going to be given to. But we can name great
But y'all
players that
skipping-
don't play quarterback.
Y'all skipping
what-
y'all skipping over the underlying fact. The underlying fact is Joe Burrow's white, Jaden's black.
Look, I'm not even gonna go that far, man.
I know. See, nobody wants to go that
I
far.
can't.
That's
I
the
can't
truth.
because it can't.
I'm
it
talking
can't
about them
sometimes-
greenbacks, man. I ain't talking about color. I'm talking about
Yeah,
green.
like yeah,
them
because that's what I'm
greenbacks.
saying. Like
Them,
yeah,
them
like
dead
that,
presidents,
like that.
man. That's what we're talking about.
Well, we can't act like Joe Burrow didn't earn it though. He earned his
right. Like he earned.
He
Like
earned
he literally brought them a championship.
Yeah.
The other two guys that got the Heisman for them, they won all the way. They won the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
They
then
only have like they only got 3 championships or 3 or 4 championships, something like that in their history.
who won the championship that year?
What year? Joe
LSU
Burrow?
with Jaden.
Georgia, I think. No. 2024. With Jaden came out.
Ohio State.
24.
Ohio State won.
State.
Or,
They wasn't
yeah,
gonna beat
or
them.
Michigan.
They wasn't.
Or Michigan. Michigan won.
Michigan won?
Michigan won. Yeah,
We
because
won
Michigan.
23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, y'all. I thought y'all won in 20. What year did Jaden Daniels come out?
24.
Right. So whoever went to the national, because Michael Penix went to the national championship that year before he got drafted. So whoever won
We won.
It was Michigan. It was
Michigan beat
And then it was Ohio
Washington
State.
in
Yeah.
the
Okay.
championship.
Right. Exactly.
That was
That's what I remember.
2023.
But Jaden was drafted in 2024. I thought.
Yeah, he was. It's 2024.
So it wasn't. Wouldn't it be January of 2024?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and-
Okay.
and
Yeah,
then-
you're right.
and then Ohio
the
State
season,
won.
The season started. Right.
But it was
Right.
Michigan. Michigan won in 24, I think.
Yeah, Michigan won,
Yeah.
and then
Nah,
Ohio
20.
State won.
The next
You know-
year, 25. Yep.
Yeah, then Ohio State won in 25. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then who just won it? Who just won this year?
Indiana.
Indiana just won in 26. Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how I went. Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Yep.
Well, let's wrap up the show, y'all. We got a big announcement next week, and next week will be our 20th episode. I know we ain't got no viewers on here now, but everybody who's been, liking the show, please like and subscribe. I think we're gonna do a fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna set
I
it
like
up,
that.
J-Dot?
Well, I gotta
I put
set
him on
it
the
up.
spot. I put him on the spot.
Let the champions set it up. They the ones that let the champions set it up.
But this
Look,
a
I
little
only
bit
use
of
sleepers though, man. I only use
No
sleepers,
sleepers.
man.
No
sleepers are sleeper format is good.
I only
It is
use
good.
sleeper.
It
Yeah, I
is
only
good.
use sleeper though. I
Yeah,
can't use
sleeper.
anything else. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we definitely could do that, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We gonna do it again on Monday or Tuesday.
Look,
But
we can
hopefully
do it
on Monday
whatever
at
y'all
8.
want to do, man.
Honestly,
Yeah.
we may have to keep it Tuesday with the season about to start up Monday Night Football.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
We may have to keep it Tuesday.
So and that's another thing. We might could switch it up. We might could do right after the games, late night, 11 o'clock, like George Michael's Sports Machine. You had to stay up late to go watch it. You know what I'm saying? So never mind. But
Boy,
That's
I
another
be
thing.
sleep, boy. I ain't gonna lie. After that game, I be.
that's a good Sunday.
What happened? Touchdown where?
Yeah.
Jaden
But
Daniels,
I
how many
appreciate.
picks? 4, 5.
Yes, sir. You man, how much? Yep. The late night game. But I appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna close it on out, man. Thank you for the show again. Brady, he signed off already. I appreciate y'all, man. Until next week.
All right.
All right,
All
y'all.
right. Good show, y'all.
Peace.
All right. Later.